Blood vessels are a complex network of arteries, veins, and capillaries, responsible not only for transporting blood and oxygen to every cell in the body, but also nutrients and hormones needed for the proper functioning of every organ and tissue. The walls of the arteries are thick, strong, and elastic because they have to resist the high pressure with which the blood is forcefully pumped inside them. However, aging, hypertension, a sedentary lifestyle, and cigarette smoking are all factors that contribute to the stiffening of the arteries and the formation of atherosclerotic plaques, deposits of fat and scar tissue, which as they grow larger can obstruct blood flow. The consequence will be an increased risk of developing some cardiocerebrovascular diseases, such as myocardial infarction and stroke. Diet plays a significant role in overall cardiovascular health, as it affects blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood vessel inflammation, all crucial factors for arterial health and the prevention of cardiovascular disease. In fact, there are some foods that help remove excess cholesterol and keep the arteries clean and elastic. But what are they? Let's go see them. Olive oil. Widely cultivated in the Mediterranean basin and native to the areas of Asia Minor, the olive tree is a fruit tree with a millenary tradition that unites past and present culture and agriculture. From the mechanical pressing of its fruits, olive oil is obtained, an edible oil whose color varies from golden yellow to intense green, depending on the variety and degree of ripeness of the olives used. A cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet and a fundamental ingredient in Italian gastronomic culture, olive oil boasts numerous beneficial properties for health, including those of the arteries. It has been shown that dietary intake of olive oil improves several cardiovascular risk factors, including obesity, hypertension, diabetes, endothelial dysfunction, and dyslipidemia, a pathological condition characterized by an excess of lipids in the blood. Olive oil is made up of 99% fat, and in particular monounsaturated fatty acids, especially oleic acid, known for its benefits for the cardiovascular system. This is because it stabilizes postprandial blood sugar and blood pressure levels, improves endothelial dysfunction caused by oxidative stress and inflammatory responses, as well as alleviates cardiovascular resistance to insulin and delays the pathological process of atherosclerosis. Oleic acid has been shown to reduce the circulating concentration of LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol, thus helping to keep arteries clean. Olive oil is also rich in vitamin E and polyphenols, including oleuropein, hydroxypyrosyl, and oleocanthal. These are compounds with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which have been shown to be able to counteract oxidative stress, vascular aging, inflammation, and arterial stiffness, thus helping to keep arteries healthy and elastic. To benefit from all the beneficial properties of extra virgin olive oil, experts recommend a daily consumption of about 40 milliliters, an amount equal to 3 to 4 tablespoons. Almonds. With an elongated and pointed shape and enclosed within a hard and resistant shell, the almond is the name of the edible seed produced by the almond tree, a very long-lived fruit tree, slow-growing, and capable of reaching 7 meters in height. Almonds belong to the nut family, even if they are actually oil seeds, rich in dietary fiber, monounsaturated fats, proteins, and some vitamins, especially vitamin E. Almonds offer numerous health benefits and are excellent allies of the heart and arteries. This is because in several studies, it has been shown that they reduce the levels of total cholesterol and bad cholesterol, and at the same time help maintain or even increase the levels of good cholesterol. Almonds are therefore an excellent food, capable of collecting and disposing of the cholesterol that tends to deposit along the walls of the arteries. The hypocholesterolemic action of almonds is attributed above all to the presence of phytosterols, which have also been attributed with cardioprotective properties. As the name itself suggests, they are sterols of plant origin which, being structurally similar to cholesterol, compete with dietary cholesterol for absorption in the intestinal tract. In this way, we observe a greater excretion of this lipid molecule through the feces and a consequent significant lowering of blood cholesterol concentrations. Almonds thus reduce cardiovascular disease risk factors, in addition to cardiometabolic ones, including fasting and postprandial glycemia, insulin secretion and resistance, and several inflammatory markers. Thanks to their fiber and good fat content, almonds slow the absorption of carbohydrates in the digestive tract and help prevent glycemic spikes after meals, thus maintaining stable blood sugar levels. According to international guidelines, you should consume around 20 to 30 grams of nuts per day, which corresponds to around 15 to 20 almonds or 4 walnuts. However, it is important not to exaggerate in quantities, as they generally have a very high caloric intake. Dark chocolate. From the processing of cocoa beans, the seeds contained inside the pods, or the fruits of the plant, cocoa paste is obtained, the raw material for the production of chocolate. Dark, white or milk. These are the main varieties of chocolate that are sold every year throughout the world, representing a significant part of a constantly growing market, whose value is estimated at around $120 billion. Dark chocolate in particular is not only able to satisfy the palate, but also health. This is because it is rich in nutrients and antioxidants, including flavonoids, a large class of phenolic compounds, involved in the prevention of various pathologies, especially cardiovascular, inflammatory, and neoplastic. Cocoa flavonoids, in addition to keeping blood pressure under control, help reduce arterial stiffness and prevent white blood cells from depositing along the walls of blood vessels, obstructing blood flow. These are therefore two factors that play a key role in preventing atherosclerosis, thus helping to reduce the accumulation of plaque in the arteries, keeping them elastic and consequently improving blood circulation and heart health. Scientific evidence has also shown that regular consumption of chocolate increases the production of nitric oxide, an important molecule that promotes the dilation of blood vessels and improves circulation, as well as preventing platelet aggregation and the formation of clots. It is important to remember, however, that not all types of chocolate are the same, and consequently the benefits on cardiovascular health. Experts recommend consuming dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa, as it contains more flavonoids and less sugar and fat than white or milk chocolate. In conclusion, we have seen how nutrition is closely linked to the health of the arteries, influencing their elasticity and the risk of developing some cardio-cerebrovascular diseases, such as myocardial infarction and stroke.